Welcome back. Katie is here. She's joining us for the rest of the last cup, and now we're taking some time to look at the plus side of things.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in the world these days. The news can be stressful, even for those of us who work in the industry.
So that's why we're focusing the next several minutes on only good things happening around Maine. So before we get to the positive stories that we've covered lately, have you guys done anything positive recently?
I'm going to keep saying it. I got married a few weeks ago. So that's my positive thing.
That's a big deal.
And I'll keep being excited about it.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds like it was a perfect day.
It was.
And seeing you and Tyreek together last night, you guys seem really happy. And not that you didn't before you were married. I mean, I don't know if it has changed much for you guys, but
it has a little bit. But nothing. We've been together so long. I don't want to say it doesn't feel like anything's changed, but just a little bit. It is weird to say husband.
Yeah.
Like I called him my fiance by accident yesterday to somebody. It's just getting used to those changes, but otherwise, it's good. It's positive. Nice. Yeah.
Love that.
What you guys?
My only positive thing, hard to follow up to a wedding. Guys, I went to Martin's for the first time this weekend.
I think we should have a special open for that.
I have been to Rennie's and Maine Adventure, naturally, but I had never been to Martin's before, a classic Maine spot, and I finally was like, it's time, because I was like, I need to commit time to this. So I locked in for 2 hours, because I knew it was going to be one where I have to dig, I have to really spend time here.
And it just depends. Like, it depends on what you're looking for, and like with clothes, sometimes they've just gotten a great new shipment, and sometimes, they haven't had anything in a while, and it's all the stuff that's already been picked over. So it just depends. You got to hit it right. So you got to go often.
Right. And I was looking for a big variety, so I had to really scour. I was looking for a dress for a wedding. I was looking for hiking clothes and also work clothes. So I was kind of trying to get everything. I got like a dress and a sweater for work, and then I got a pair of pants for hiking, a pair of hiking boots for like $17.
Wow.
So I'm going camping in 2 weeks.
Well, that's pretty good.
And I was like, I better get hiking boots.
That was a good find.
So hopefully they work. I mean, they're really cheap, so I don't know.
My best find ever at Martin's, and I can't believe I got this, was my paddle board.
Really?
They're normally around $1,000.
Wow.
I got mine for, it was either $250 or $350. I think it was $350. Yeah.
I didn't know they were so expensive. I mean, that makes sense. I guess they got to hold up.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, and you should have them for years.
It feels like it shouldn't be, because it's like, whereas like a kayak, it's like, oh, it's a whole vessel. The paddle boards, they gotta be sturdy.
Anyway, that was a good find. I was pretty excited.
It was magical. It was crazy though.
And you guys have been my guinea pigs. I've never been into Martin, so now I have a better understanding of what to expect.
Anything when I get there. Everything.
Yes, really. Anything and everything, and you just never know. It's an adventure. It really is. Got to throw out a mention of all the people who came out for the Pints for Prostate fundraiser last night that Lee Goldberg and his consortium put on. That's very positive. People taking time out of their busy schedules to come, and people made donations to the event, and so that was definitely a positive. It was a very nice evening.
And you couldn't beat the weather. It was perfect for it.
Yep.
It was so great.
The generosity of DeMillo's hosting it for us. So. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
All right, let's get to some other positive things that we have covered this week. The performing arts have a unique way of bringing people together, sharing experiences, emotions, and stories. For people with disabilities, theater can also break down barriers and open doors to self-expression, empowerment, and community. That's the goal of a new initiative called Accessible Stages Collaborative. It aims to make theater more inclusive across Maine. It offers training, resources, and support through free webinars to help more communities and theaters present shows for people of all abilities. A unified theater production of Footloose was just done this past weekend at Lyric Music Theater in South Portland. Organizers say the production was meant to give people of all abilities the chance to experience the thrill of performing before a live audience.
To me, it's not about, serving one population. It's really about making theater really more inviting for everybody.
Our community productions should reflect the people in our society, and we should all be able to see ourselves somewhere on stage.
Almost 30 people are part of this play over this past weekend. And we were just talking about theater just a few minutes ago, and there's such a different experience from being a part of it to watching it, and being able to give folks that experience to be a part of it, I think is great, because not everybody gets that chance.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and in theater, there's quite a culture of working, you know, really grinding, really just working for a long time. I mean, it's like rehearsals will be like all day and all night. And so accessibility is something that's so important that historically hasn't been so prioritized in many theaters. So it's a really great initiative. My friend Shay, back at Emerson in school, she made a whole accommodations process for student theater. So like know a lot about that, and it's really important, but something that not a lot of places do. So it's great to see more people stepping up to keep theater accessible.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yes,
Love it.
100%.
And although we're just at the start of the school year, a group of bikers is already thinking ahead to the holiday season. For nearly 40 years, the United Bikers of Maine has worked hard to give children toys donated by members of the community. This year, the group partnered with the Maine Children's Home and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. The toy drive took place at the Winslow Fairgrounds over the weekend. Organizers say they like to make sure no one is left out for the holidays.
There's so many children, people out of work, need to support their children for Christmas, and it's difficult. It's not easy to do this. So anything we can do as motorcycle enthusiasts, we'd like to do.
Organizers say once all the toys are collected, they are distributed to each county director for the United Bikers of Maine.
Love that. Never too early to start thinking about the holidays.
Yeah,
As somebody who quite literally embodies Christmas.
Absolutely. I'm wearing green, ready for it.
I've got my Christmas tree hat on my desk. No, but not to take away from there it is. But not to take away from it, it's great to see people already thinking ahead to thinking about kids in the holiday season who might not get presents, and making sure that they do get something that they can open up on that day. So I think that's special.
Very nice.
Really
Very
great
nice.
work.